All right, welcome back, Smoke and Mirrors. This is Rob, Dave, and Triz, and we're doing the usual shit chat about movies and TV. We are vaping. We're not passing around a bong. And we're getting up to our usual CBS shit. Mm-hmm. Colored boy schmokers. Keep one eye open. How you going there?
Yes. Yeah, good. I was just fucking pissing myself laughing when you blew that fucking vape smoke because you looked like the Triple H meme again.
It's the best gif.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Going?
Good. Yeah.
Good.
Really good.
Yeah, good.
It's Friday.
Good. Yeah.
Nice little Friday pod here.
Yeah, sir. Getting it in. I'm going good. Been a big week there.
It has.
Yeah,
it has,
a real
actually.
big week. Got quite a bit of news actually. I didn't think it was going to be a big news week, but it's It's actually there's quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah,
something bad will drop tomorrow though. For just pisses me off.
It'll be like some freaking Dune sneak peek or something.
Yeah,
Peter Weller confirmed for RoboCop or some shit.
Fuck,
I'd buy that for $1.
I would.
All right. So this week we actually lost someone in the entertainment industry, Diana Rigg. So you might remember Diana Rigg was in Game of Thrones. She was the Queen of Thorns.
What's her face's grandmother?
Yeah.
She was one of the Tyrells.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
She was, House Tyrell.
She was in the original Avengers show.
Yeah.
She actually played.
Always forget her name, but she was in there for like 52 episodes. Which is huge.
Uma Thurman's character.
Oh, that Avengers.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But the original one that came out.
With, what's his face? Roger Moore wasn't in that one. It was someone else. Roger Moore was the Saint.
Yeah, I can't remember. She also did an episode of Doctor Who.
Mm-hmm.
And she was also Bond's original wife that got killed on Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Yeah.
We've got all the time in the world. Damn it, Bond.
I know.
So she passed away on Thursday. She had a family around her, and she actually passed away from cancer. It was a really aggressive strain that she was diagnosed with in March, and then it just kind of fuck you, cancer.
Fuck you, asshole.
She passed away at 82.
Yeah.
So definitely sending out our condolences and love to her family, friends, and fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially for the presence she had on screen as well. A lot of people spoke such high things about Diana Rigg.
Yeah.
And even during the Avengers, while she played an integral part of that show, she was still fighting for equal pay as well because she was being underpaid because she was a woman on set.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, that is. That is. You don't hear that shit these days. Too much.
Too much.
Yeah.
She was fire in fucking Game of Thrones. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was like,
she's one of the best characters.
One of the best ones that did it in that show, man.
Yeah.
She did the impossible. She took out a king.
Yeah. And like just completely fucked up Jamie Lannister. Broke him.
Changed him.
Yeah. That's a Fast and Furious shit. You've changed his nature.
No, that's Khabib. I want to change his face.
All right, let's get into it. So Ray Fisher shot back at Warner Brothers. So as soon as he came after Walter Hamada, Warner Brothers was like release the hounds. And they were just like, they were after him, man. They wanted blood. So
that's what it feels like. It's tit for tat now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big time.
Ipso facto. Fuck's sake, man.
So they said that Ray Fisher wasn't cooperating with the third-party investigator that they had set on the case and just kept ducking him.
Yeah.
And then Fisher came through and he said he just got off the line with the investigator, had to end the interview early before going into detail with him. He also had another person on the line as a witness, which we weren't made aware of. I told him I needed to have a rep on the line as security for myself. He tried to keep me on the line, but I told him I would need to consult my team before proceeding.
Yeah.
He also added, Warner's has escalated this to an entirely different level, but I'm ready to meet the challenge. Which, like, it sounds to me like they all just need to get into a room.
Yeah.
Have, like, whatever union reps need to be in there and sort the shit out.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't need to be public.
No.
Yeah.
Have the conversation. They've made it public now, right?
Yeah.
So Warner is trying to cover their ass, essentially.
Yeah.
And
big time.
paint him as the bad guy. Because he's not conforming.
Yeah.
Is what it sounds like.
Mm.
What were you going to say?
Oh, no. I was just going to say all the power to Ray Fisher. I hope, like, you know, he gets out on top on this and they work out like an amicable agreement.
I don't know if it's going to be amicable if it's public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, now that he's kind of like chummed the fucking waters,
Mm-hmm.
like they're coming after him.
Yeah.
And hopefully it doesn't end in Ray Fisher's career just like going nowhere,
Yeah.
like getting blacklisted. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
But he kind of he said that he got a call from Walter Hamada, which is the head of Warner's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then he said, I'll say Joss Whedon and John Berg.
John
John Berg,
John
the
Berg,
producer.
Yeah, the producer, but I won't say.
But I won't say Jeff Johns.
Yeah.
So he's trying to protect Jeff Johns.
Yeah.
So there's some shit going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some shady fucking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they do want to make back alley deals, and I guess that's why he wants to have it on the public forum. Because he doesn't want all that bullshit. Like, he wants them to be above board.
Mm-hmm. Which is where the fuck they should have been at the fucking start.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Fucking politics, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Studio politics.
Given them trailers that we got this week, we actually only got like 3.
Yeah. But we got DC Fandom Part 2. So off the strength, the sequel.
Off the muscle.
Personal.
Off the strength of the first, like, you know, DC Fandom. Now they've come through with DC Fandom. I want to say it is called Part 2, but there is another meaning for it. But it seems like it's more like a special features type disc for everything DC Fandom, which is fucking mad.
Mm.
Yeah, going through everything behind all the DC films, things like that. So a lot of like featurettes for Shazam, other DC films. It's fucking exciting.
Yeah. Another opportunity for them to kind of also give us a bit more. Like, what if we got the full widescreen trailer for Justice League?
Yeah.
Snyder cut.
Nice.
Not just the 4x3.
It's still not out. I've been checking.
We also had Dune.
Fucking Dune, man. Yeah. Long awaited trailer for Dune.
Yeah.
Dune wasn't like I had no idea because I had no idea when they'd actually release it. They said maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe November.
And then they fucked us on Tenet. So I was expecting them to not release this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. At all. Considering like the ramp up. Like, it's already September. So what? They'd have October, November, December.
Yeah.
To get it ready. It's a pretty short promotional window.
I don't think it's going to be like that. I think it's going to be October, November, December, January, launch in February. I think they're going to give it the proper 6 months. It didn't have a release date on the end of the trailer.
I honestly don't think it needs 6 months.
No.
I reckon they could release it next week and there'd be an audience for it.
Yeah.
People have been waiting for it. And I think people are thirstier and hungrier for this than Tenet, to be honest. I think, like, you know, the install base and the fan base for Dune is bigger than Tenet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it comes out in Dune time.
Just the visuals in this movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I'm sad that it's not the Deke. It's not Roger Deakins shooting this movie, but still, this movie looks amazing.
Well, shot by Hoytema.
Yeah, the recent Oscar winner.
Yeah.
Is it him? Yeah.
So it's gonna look really good.
It already does.
I've always fuck up his name. I've never seen Timothy Chalamet.
Chalamet.
I say Chalamet.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't want it to be something crazy like Kalamet or something, and then I just fuck it up.
No.
Now I can't stop thinking about kilometer. Kilometers per hour.
But because he was in the runner up to be Spider-Man, yeah.
For real?
I believe he was one of the people, right?
Wow.
I actually thought he was too like twinky to be like a hero. Like I wasn't buying him when I first like heard he's going to be Paul Atreides.
Really?
I know Paul Atreides is supposed to be young, right?
Yeah.
In the source material, he's like,
Is he
what,
like
13, 15 or something?
14 years old or something.
So like for me, I was like, yeah, he looks like 13, 14,
Yeah.
but he's also got to be a hero at the same time. Like he's got to be the savior of
This is Terminator.
Terminator.
He's like the savior. He's John Connor.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like I didn't buy that he was going to like be the guy in the next piece.
Yeah.
When shit just goes downhill and the Harkonnens fuck them all up.
But that's because you don't know about, like, I mean, they train them from close to birth to be warriors.
Mm.
Yeah, he's been training all
He's
of his
been
life.
training all his life. He's a warrior. He just never ever got to test his metal, essentially.
Yeah. What was your first take on the trailer?
I fucking loved it. I'm excited for more, but I've never seen the miniseries or the movie.
Yep.
So I'd like to go back and watch those as well, just for some, I guess, clarity behind it too, because I ain't never really been into Dune. I remember always seeing you guys watching it, and then this one I was like, little motherfucker, so like I just don't remember a lot of it. I just remember blue eyes, and that's it.
Yeah.
Because of the spice.
And the O that looks like the O from Gladiator, the boxing one with Dennehy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy.
He does look like that
Does
guy.
look like him.
I'm Brian Dennehy. I'm fucking Brian Dennehy.
For me, it's a scale, man. The scale that they're going for with this movie is fucking huge.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't, like it, all that money's on the screen.
Yeah.
And Bardem's in there. So
Bardem. We got clean shaven Jason Momoa.
it looks like he grows a beard midway through the movie.
Probably. There's
Yeah.
probably some sort of thing like,
Yeah.
I've been like
Well,
out in the wilds.
You don't get the blue eyes straight away. You need to be out in the
without the oxygen.
without the oxygen for a while, and then your eyes go blue.
Yeah.
More deep.
Yeah.
More deep.
Like watching it, I can't believe they released a 3-minute trailer.
Yeah.
But this is the first footage that you've ever seen of it.
Yeah.
The worms look on point.
The scenes that we've seen though are from the start of that movie.
Yeah.
That's it.
And maybe the transition into the third act or the second act, maybe.
No, yeah. Because that you see the craft go down, and that's why they're running away from that worm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And trying to hide on the rocks because it's the only way they can get away from them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all that first act. That happens nearly in the miniseries, nearly in the first 45 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
Or the show.
Is the worm in the miniseries like full claymation?
No.
No. It's a CG. It's a CG worm in the miniseries, and it's a mechanical worm. I'm pretty sure it'd have to be
in miniature, probably.
miniature. Yeah.
Wow.
I haven't watched the David Lynch one.
No.
I have watched the Dune miniseries.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the Children of Dune though.
I haven't watched that either.
But yeah, I'm excited for this. I am in no way a fan of Dune.
No.
I enjoyed the miniseries, and like I've been trying to watch the Lynch one, but I don't know. It just hasn't sunk in for me yet.
What was something you pulled away from the trailer first view?
How much Timothée Chalamet looks like a leading man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How evil Skarsgård looks in there.
My God.
Skarsgård.
It was. What did he say? They put me in a makeup chair for 6 hours a day to make me look like a monster.
Yeah.
Is what he said.
Because he's supposed to have like boils and shit on him.
Boils. You see him coming out of that sludge, that gold sludge, and it's just all like it doesn't. Yeah, you can see it's Skarsgård, but yeah.
And you see a bit of Bautista as well, Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
He looks pretty fucking cool as well.
He's one of
pale skin.
one of the sons of
The Harkonnens?
The Harkonnen, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just like that Momoa's getting in his bag with the fights and everything, man.
Yeah.
What's his face,
It
man?
looks slick.
Yeah. What's his name? Cable?
Brolin.
Brolin? Can't go wrong with the Brol.
Yeah, man.
Looks like the bro back in shape too.
Yeah.
He's brolic.
What's his face is going to show up to die again? Oscar Isaac.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spoilers.
Doesn't the father and the mother die in the originals?
Not his mom.
Okay, his mother
Yeah.
stays.
His mom stays. Dad dies though.
Shit's getting real.
Is it meant to be like an epic film? Like, is it meant to be like 2.5 plus?
Yeah. This is a 3.5 hour movie, I reckon.
Shit.
Like they could have done a 10-hour limited series. The book is fucking huge.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like it's impossible. That's why this first movie he has to do in 2 parts.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm hoping it makes a shit ton of money that they actually get to go back and
Yeah.
Denis gets to do his sequel.
Because there's no guarantee he's coming back for the sequel.
Yeah.
Like there's no guarantee that they'll get a sequel.
Yeah.
It's based off the strength of this first one. If it's great and it does well, like It Chapter 1, they greenlighting that shit.
So I was just about to ask if he was actually going to be on board for the second one.
He wants to.
Yeah.
I reckon it all depends on his schedule and what he's got coming up and whether or not he wants to write an original movie now. I mean, he's done 2 sci-fi epics now.
Yeah. Off existing properties.
Off existing properties,
But through all that, this has been his passion project.
yeah. This is what he's wanted to do for God knows how long.
I'm excited, man. Like,
Yeah.
I can't wait. I hope they release it like tomorrow, PVOD.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Always when I think of Dune, I think of the documentary, the Jodorowsky's Dune.
I've never watched that.
Watch that.
Is that
That's
good?
on one of the streaming services. It's on Stan, I think. Watch that. Some of the
Shit's
stuff he was going to make Star Wars before Star Wars. If he had gotten the money, we wouldn't be talking about Star Wars. We'd be talking about Dune right now.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah. What's his face was going to be in there? Mick Jagger was going to be his dad. Yeah. It was and all of his visual effects were going to be like stuff that you'd never seen before. So he's talking about optical effects before optical effects actually came through.
Oh, shit.
So he would have had optical effects in that before Star Wars and they did all their stuff.
When you say optical, like miniatures, superimposed, matte.
So the lasers and all that sort of stuff are all optical effects. That
that they had hand drawn and shit. Fuck.
Yeah.
Mean.
Very
The
mean.
mainest.
Keenest. Cleanest. Penis. What's
Never seen this.
Well, the last trailer is fitting.
It's the first thing, like, I want to get freaky with you. 'Cause tonight, baby. But yeah, we said the final trailer was for Freaky.
Yeah.
Always forget her name. The lady that's in here. It like comes to mind and then it, but essentially she's like, what's the best way to put this? I want to say like a loser, but that sounds real fucking harsh.
Jeez.
But basically they paint her out to be like a loser. Like she's not very attractive to boys, things like that. She just has a rough time getting bullied. And then one day Vince Vaughn shows up as the butcher or a serial killer, and he stabs her with this mystical dagger and they swap fucking consciences. So she wakes up as Vince Vaughn.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Fucking not bad.
It's like Freaky Friday with serial killers.
Yeah, I think that's why. Yeah, I think that's why it's called.
That's
Freaky.
why it's called Freaky.
Yeah.
But this is a film by Blumhouse, so
Yeah. It's the same guy that directed Happy Death Day.
Yep. So that should be good, man.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the chick's name.
Yeah. Because the first thing that comes to mind is Samara Weaving, and I'm like, that's not it.
Nah, it's Catherine Newton.
That's the one.
But I don't know what else she's been in.
Is it weird to say, like, while I enjoy Vince Vaughn in like the hard R comedy bag, I kind of want him to pursue more serious material.
He's good at it.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. That's
Really, really
that Brawl in Cell Block 99.
yeah.
Vince Vaughn fucking nailed that role.
I think I haven't seen it, but I've heard really good things.
He's just like, it's not like an emotional role or anything like that. He's like this hard ass
Yeah,
and just the shit that kind of goes down
yeah.
and how he is. He's like so into that character.
Shit. And he's full bold in there as well, eh?
Yeah. And lean.
Bold.
That was in shape in that movie. Bold.
That's sick. But no, I'll watch this shit. It's just it's a black comedy. It's Blumhouse. It's fucking bound to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And his Vince Vaughn is a serial killer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vaughn looks good. Because it is like more Vaughn's comedic sort of role because he's now playing the chick.
Yeah.
But the chick even looks real good.
Yeah.
Like real badass,
Yeah.
man.
It looks good.
Like she's like after them like Terminator, it looks like. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, because she's going to her reunion or something.
Homecoming dance.
Homecoming, yeah.
And she is just gonna fuck people up. And it looks like there's some real crazy kills. Like there's one with the circular saw.
Yeah.
And she pushes that guy fucking through it.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. It looks like they show it too. Man. Good. What's next there?
What did Ridley Scott say about Alien and needing a makeover?
No more aliens in space. Please, baby, no more aliens in space. I don't know. So Ridley just needs to let it go.
I know.
Leave it alone. Leave it the fuck alone for now. And maybe we come back to it later.
Yeah. I think when there's a need for it. But
Yeah.
what he said was, I'd be really interested in continuing the story from Prometheus and Alien Covenant.
Yeah.
But for now, if we made another Alien movie, it would be called like Alien
Yeah.
something. Like they had plans for one.
Yeah. Awakening.
But it would directly link into the events of the first Alien, LV-426.
Yeah.
The actual, what are they called? The Dominators, the Creators.
Oh, yeah.
What are they?
The fuck.
The Dominators.
I don't know. You know the ones.
You know the fucking vibes.
Those big fucking bold fuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say Prometheans, but it's
No.
not.
No.
Praetorians. Either way, the creators. We'll go with creators.
He wants to like directly link them and why they kind of got there. I don't know. It would be the hero of this movie because it seems like all the drama happens before they get to the planet.
Well, it just doesn't make sense. Like it doesn't make sense. Like for me, the planet that their ship crash landed on should have been LV-426
In Covenant.
in Covenant. That's where that ship should have crashed.
That would have made sense.
You just kill Shaw off and everything, and then you've
off screen too.
You've got that same creator, fucking in the what's his face in the chair already.
Yeah.
So why the fuck would you just do that? But admittedly, he didn't have the chest burster yet, so
not yet. But that could have been the story if the ship like left.
Yeah.
With Shaw on it, and David was on there.
Yeah.
David lets one of those fucking things loose. Shaw's running around trying to figure out what to do in this alien ship.
Yeah.
One of those things attacks the pilot.
Yeah. Crash lands on LV-426.
Yeah.
They'll have to basically, they wouldn't survive on LV-426 anyway.
No.
Oh, actually, I don't know. They might, because remember they started terraforming. They say in Aliens, we started terraforming years after because what's her face has been gone now for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The perfect alien film was that one that Blomkamp was making up.
Fuck yeah.
That would have been the maddest fucking sequel.
Yeah.
That should have just gone ahead, man.
You just explain the aging with like, oh fuck, the cryotube fucked up and they actually aged instead of froze.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's done. That's 15 fucking minutes. Not even. That's 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Check the fucking box. Okay, cool. So they had an alien on the ship, laid eggs in Newt. Newt dies. Sorry, Newt.
Newt dies?
Newt dies. I don't want to see Hicks or Ripley die. So Newt has to die.
How's about none of them die?
Then there won't be alien. They need an alien on the ship.
Yeah. And they could get one.
From where? They nuked the planet, my guy.
Yeah, I know.
That planet ain't there no more.
Yeah. But what if they also, like, you know, like they're going through space, the facehugger can't get through?
Yeah, it'd die.
Exactly. But
then how do we have an alien movie then? Then it's just old people in fucking space.
yeah, they get picked up by Weyland Yutani. They have the body of the facehugger. They clone it, and then they have a fully populated fucking space ranch thing that they got out there. Boom. You got victims.
But don't facehuggers die like pretty quick if they don't latch onto a host straight away?
They don't die. They die after.
Yeah.
So once they impregnate you, they die after. They die within like 5-10 minutes. They're dead.
Yep. Okay. Because I was going to say, what if they do wake up from the cryo sleep with the aging thing like you said, but then there was an egg on the ship and that hatches and the stakes would need to be high. So Newt would need to be the one to go.
Yeah.
Because then it would be Ripley and Hicks, or it's Hicks and Newt.
You need Newt to die because then it's like she can't protect her family at all. Her daughter died. Her adopted daughter died because of this thing. It also makes it personal.
Well, it's personal in Alien 3. The stakes are the exact same.
Yeah. But Alien 3 was shit because they got rid of the characters. Because they got rid of Hicks. Because they got rid of what's his face.
Well, I didn't need Hicks and Newt.
I did.
I like Hicks, man.
Yeah.
I thought Hicks functioned well. His character worked really, really well in that team that they were in. If they had the whole team, like, yeah, cool.
But Hicks wasn't like that team. He was completely different.
Yeah, but like I still enjoyed like the dynamics between the team. Like I enjoyed Alien 3.
Oh yeah.
Like especially the director's cut. Or the extended cut.
Extended cut, yeah.
Fincher didn't sign off on that shit.
Fincher said fuck you. Long time ago.
Well, oh fuck, I'm just thinking then if Hicks is the only colonial marine, that's when shit gets a little hairy because someone would be bound to fuck it up and try and Expendables 3 it. They got a new team. And then Hicks is the old guard and he's either got to like fucking conform to their ways or teach them the old ways. You know what I mean? It could work, but then there's like a 80% chance they're going to fuck it up with that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Unless all the new team just die. All those O's that are just training in the room, they just die straight away.
Hicks just kills all.
But
die on the way over would be fire. And Hicks and Ridley's the only people there that can actually get the job done.
They were there to get them out.
He was there to get
because they were too cocky. This movie writes itself.
And we just directed Aliens again. That's all we did. There isn't even any aliens. They nuked the planet. There's no more aliens. After Alien 2, after Aliens, that's it. There's no more aliens. It's only what they brought on the ship with them.
Yeah.
Or what the queen laid.
How did the queen lay it? Did one egg just fall out of pussy?
That's what they say in the third one.
Because egg just drops out.
That's all she's there to do is lay eggs. She doesn't actually, she's not supposed to move. So she's constantly creating eggs. That's all she's there to do. She would have leftovers in her, essentially, when she's running around and whatnot. Because she breaks herself away from the rest of her body, in theory.
Yeah, the egg sac.
The egg sac. That's part of her. That's her that she rips away from. Yeah. So she would still have residual eggs inside of the rest of her body.
Yeah.
Should have played the Joe Pesci clip after the
Your
fucking
mother sucks.
So Chris McQuarrie announced that MI7 has started shooting again.
again.
And this is the third time. The third time's a charm.
Mm.
And they actually got the stunt done. So he posted a video of the stunt.
Are they just trying? Is Cruise just trying to figure out, what's the best way I can kill myself? Seriously.
So he's done the bike. He's done the
Jesus.
parachute. Now he's doing the bike into the parachute.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts, man.
Was that Cruise?
We don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't confirmed.
It wasn't confirmed if that was Cruise or whatnot, but the way that they were shooting it, like, I don't think it was. If it was Cruise, there'd be so many more cameras, there'd be so many more everything to actually show you that it's Cruise.
Yeah.
I think that scene is going to come from behind. You'll see Cruise from the front.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
And then follow him off the cliff.
Follow him off the cliff. Just no cut it. CG cut.
He drives
Go.
off the cliff.
I just see Cruise drive up, right? And then they're like, get the stunt actor in, and they need like 7 people to hold Cruise back when he's trying to do the fucking
Badly.
stunt.
I reckon that's how it'd be. I can do it. I can do it.
I studied all last night.
Yeah. But yeah, Tom Cruise, they're driving on this massive ramp, and you see either Cruise or the stuntman launch off the ramp, push off his bike.
Yeah.
Look like a stuntman maneuver, and then bond it.
Yeah.
Sick.
Low altitude jump.
Yeah. Cruise could have done either thing.
Yeah, he
Cruise could drive
have done
towards the jump, not do the jump, or just do the parachuting if he wanted to.
I'm pretty sure they just wanted to one take it. You know what I mean?
Because it looks expensive.
But I would rather them sort of show that shot from like a wide angle. Because one of the things that I kind of struggle with in Chris McQuarrie's Mission Impossible films is they do these crazy stunts for real, but then there's so much CG that's kind of around them, and it cheapens the stunt for me.
Yeah. So when I watched the chase scene in Fallout,
Yeah.
right, and he's zipping in between those cars. Yeah, I know it's Cruise, but I know those cars aren't there. Some of them are parked. I understand that.
Yeah.
But you can see the ones that are parked. You can also see that all of the cars that are moving are CG.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Same with Rogue Nation. The underwater stunt, the camera angles in there, like, yeah, he was holding his breath for 6 minutes.
Yeah.
But you can't tell because it looks like it's CG.
Because everything around him is a green screen in that shot.
Yeah.
Which makes me scared for Avatar because like Avatar it's going to be underwater, right?
Yeah.
There's all green screen.
Mm.
Because sometimes that underwater shit looks fake as fuck.
But they're also bringing in practical elements in there as well, which they probably did in the other one too.
Fucking watch James Cameron come through and just make like the volume 7.0 or some shit. You know what I mean? Like he probably saw it and he's like, yeah, that's amateur. I could do it better.
Volume.
And just fucking cranks that shit out, smashes it, and it just looks real as fuck.
Well, he's looking to break another barrier with Avatar 2.
Yeah.
Which I would expect after 10 years.
Yeah.
I would expect that Avatar 2 looks a lot better than Avatar 1.
Avatar 2 is going to make $200 million.
That's your prediction?
Yeah.
How much do you reckon there, BD?
I don't fucking know. Like there'll be a lot of bandwagoners, shit like that. So I reckon 200,
Avatar 2
300.
is making $1 billion when it comes out.
So not even what the first one made.
It's making $1 billion.
But not what the first one made.
Doesn't need to make what the first one made. The Disney seal of approval is $1 billion. They just want movies to cross $1 billion. That's it.
Wow.
And if in the quintology of Avatar movies, For the next 4, they all make $1 billion. That's $3 billion that Disney makes on top of all the merchandising and all the other bullshit that they'll run at the same time.
All the Marvel and all that other shit.
Just for Avatar.
Yeah.
No doubt they're going to have Enya come in and fucking, I don't know, maybe Rihanna's going to do a track for Avatar. They'll have a Travis Scott end track for Avatar 5 or something like that. It's lit. Straight up. Yeah. What did Hal 9000 say about the next Bond?
So good morning, Dave. So they created this special AI. It's crazy what they're making fucking AIs for these days. Like, anyway. And this AI suggested that either Henry Cavill or what's his name?
Carl Urban,
an Aussie, or at least a Kiwi, should be the next Bond.
Yeah.
All right. But they restricted the results to people living and that were British.
Or of British descent. Right. Because Bond has a certain type and
Bond has to be British, right? So the percentages came through. Cavill he was a 92.3% match to be Bond, followed by Richard Armitage, which was 92. And obviously the greatest choice that they have for Bond is Idris at 90.9%.
Idris was in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But when they expanded it to outside of the UK, the Carl Urban's match was 96.7%.
Wow.
And then you had Chris Evans at 93.9%. And then you had Will Smith at 92.2%.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. And then they switched it up again and they said outside of the UK and a woman. So you got Gina Carano with 97.3%, which is and Katie Sackhoff from Battlestar at 94.4, and then Jolie at 94.2.
Jolie.
Yeah. Okay. She was salt.
Yeah.
That can't happen. Gina was haywire. They've all kind of done a spy movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for me, the next Bond it's got to be, what's his face? Richard Madden.
Yeah. I'd go Richard Madden.
Richard Madden makes sense. He's young enough and old enough to do the role. Yeah. What's his face?
Was he 3 years away from Craig's age when he first made Casino Royale?
Yeah.
Which, if you look at their production timeline, it'll be 2 years before they start filming, which would mean that like he'd be the right age.
And we come full circle. We get a proper Scottish Bond.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I want. Because Madden's accent, his actual accent, he's a full-on Scotsman.
Yeah.
Full-on Scotsman.
James Bond.
Yeah. Like it's full-on Scottish. It doesn't sound like a Stark at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
I'd like to see Madden. Interesting that Carl Urban showed up. And just seeing him in The Boys, it's so weird, like hearing that Cockney British accent.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've heard his like more sort of formal British accent.
It's like in Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, he's kind of like that.
Sort of.
Yeah. But he's just the rougher.
Yeah.
The rougher sort of. For too long have you looked at my sister? It's really intense.
Skulking in the shadows.
Really intense in that scene. But yeah, that's who I would prefer as Bond. Just come through Richard Madden, give him a go, because I think he's a good actor. I think he can do action properly. He's better than Kit Harington.
Taller too.
No, how tall? I thought he was short, the old Richard Madden.
Let's hit that Google.
But taller than Kit Harington.
Oh. No, all I was going to say was Kit Harington is too fucking pretty in my books to be Bond.
Really?
Yeah.
Kit Harington's not suave enough. He's not charming enough. He's not charming enough to be Bond.
Nah, he's not.
Like I've seen, like Richard Madden in fucking Rocket Man is more charming than
He is.
Kit Harington will ever be.
Like the whole time you're talking to me about Richard Madden as Bond,
You're seeing,
that guy from Rocket Man.
I see him in real life. In real life, he's already got a grey streak in his hair.
Okay.
So that's how I'm seeing him. And then
with the grey streak?
With the grey streak, with like the tuxedo and all that sort of stuff. That's how I'm seeing him. Yeah. It looks cool.
Guy even held his composure getting topped off outdoor. In Rocket Man.
By the way, so Kit Harington is 1.73 meters.
Yeah.
Madden's 1.77.
So average height.
Towers over it.
Yeah, so Madden is average height then.
Yeah.
Just what you want Bond to be.
Yeah.
Nondescript.
Right. It's got to blend in. Get into stealth mode.
What's the show? The mum watched? Is it
The Bodyguard?
The Bodyguard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to watch that shit.
That's supposed to be fire. He deals with like the whole PTSD thing and everything from being in the war. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. It's not just about him being a bodyguard and getting into exciting adventures on the road. It's about him dealing with that too. Yeah.
As soon as you said PTSD, I just see him from 1917.
That's fucked.
Anyway, get yourself some food.
Damn. That was emotional. That hit me that bit.
Did actually.
Yeah, that's true.
That's my brother, goddamn it.
Again with the composure too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Madden is a mad can.
You could just see that fucking raw emotion.
Yeah.
We had a few shows set some shooting dates, or at least return to work shooting dates because of this whole thing that's going on. So Atlanta is finally fucking shooting. Yeah. Fucking hell.
Thank God.
About fucking time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so they should start shooting in the first half of 2021. And this was according to the FX chief, so John Landgraf. Yeah. So that should be good. I think Fargo, Breeders, and A-Teacher start shooting around then as well.
Yeah.
Aussie Baz Luhrmann is going to start up his Elvis biopic as well.
Yeah. So that was one of the first movies impacted by the pandemic.
Yeah. And one of the first movies to have their star sort of contract the virus.
Yeah.
But yeah, that starts shooting here in is it here? Yeah. In Queensland. Yeah.
In Queensland.
In Queensland on the 23rd. So it's not too long now, and I expect Tom Hanks to be back.
Yeah. He got the clearance from the premiere over in Queensland.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But then the premiere in Queensland wouldn't allow a daughter to go see her father before he passed.
Which is fucked.
Yeah.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
That's basically what they said. He's bringing in money. What are you bringing? That was fucked.
Put the snacks in the bag and I ghost like Swayze.
One of the senators in Queensland was an out and out fucking racist, and she's still got a fucking job.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wild, man.
It's Pauline Hanson, out and out racist, still has a job. We also had yeah.
We'll move right along.
Yeah. So the third season of Sex Education with
Gillian Anderson.
Yeah. Please. That sexy accent of hers.
I actually like her with the British accent.
Same. It's the best.
It's lit.
Yeah, so they start shooting soon. Yeah. Yeah. Very soon. I saw videos. I saw the video that she posted on Twitter. So, yeah.
Keeping up to date with that Gillian Anderson news.
You got to keep up to date with these things. These tings. But yeah, all this stuff starting to shoot soon. I think they have to.
Yeah.
I think they're running dry on content.
Yeah, I think they are as well.
Unless you're Netflix.
Yeah, well, Netflix was one of the first back up and running because their protocols were so, so good.
Yeah.
So stringent.
So sexy. Yeah. So, man, I'm hanging for Atlanta.
Same.
Like, I didn't watch Atlanta, and then I caught up on both seasons, and I was like, where the fuck is the third season of Atlanta?
Yeah. I need to see the return of the alligator man. That's all I want to see.
Cat Williams got to come back,
Fucking
man.
killed that shit, man. Cat killed it though. Like even like just not the comedic stuff, the before, the dramatic stuff before then. I was like, fucking wow, man.
It was like really believable. You had never seen Cat Williams.
Not like that.
Like that.
No.
Yeah.
Not like that.
I don't know, man. That little kid really beat his ass that one day.
We had Goldblum and Neil. Sam Neill. Jeff Goldblum and Sam Neill.
Not Neil, our dad.
They were singing, I don't know, were they ad-libbing?
Tony Bennett's I Remember You.
Yeah.
I Remember You. They were singing that. Goldblum on the keys. Sam Neill on the vocals.
Yeah.
Goldblum doing backup vocals.
Yeah. It was dropping ad-libs in the back.
Yeah. And they were also like chucking in each other's names and shit like that. They were just looking like they were having fun.
Yeah. No beard for Goldblum, by the way.
But bearded Sam Neill.
Bearded Sam Neill.
So it looks like they're just having fun while shooting Jurassic Park. Jurassic World.
Jurassic World, yeah.
What if Sam Neill is like fucking, in Jurassic World 3, Jurassic Park 3, he's in that camper van with the kid. And then what if he just decides, I'm going to go live in the wild now, and that's why he's got the fucking beard, and they find him like Doolittle?
That's fucked.
That's why he's all bearded. It's just a fucking dinosaur whisperer now.
I just hope he's not kicking dinosaurs like in 3.
Yeah, he did kick the dinosaur.
Kicks the pterodactyl. Poor bastard. Fucking coughed it sweet in the face.
Oh, shit. Fucking love it. So we also had Kevin Costner, and he was, I guess, reminiscing on the Postman in a recent interview. This was pretty cool. I've actually never ever seen the Postman.
I've never watched it either. You watched it there, BD?
No, I always thought it was a Western. I didn't know it was an actual post-apocalyptic.
I knew it was a post-apocalyptic.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just fucking Western again. Because he had that string of fucking Westerns.
Yeah, I know.
The old Costner.
In the trailer, it's
Costnerino.
Like, it's got the green lettering, like the future.
Why is the future green?
I never understood
why.
That. Is it like a gamma rays type thing?
Like it's always green. The future's always green. I think even Back to the Future is fucking green.
Like the lettering though.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Like they just discovered fucking, word paint or whatever it is.
Word art.
Green now.
Because red was horror. The green was the future, maybe.
Righto.
Maybe. Fits into a color scheme that's futuristic.
Yeah.
Because it's a neon pop as well. So
Time Cop.
It was
very green.
Yeah.
Extremely green.
Green screen.
But yeah, so what so he's still proud of the Postman, is he?
Yeah. So in the interview, I'll read it out here. So essentially what Costner said, he was like, a movie is what it is when it comes out and it has a chance to be revisited. I was always some kind of proud of it. I thought I probably made a mistake not starting the movie off saying once upon a time, because it's kind of like a fairy tale. Once upon a time when things got really rotten, the only thing that could stand the test of time was the post office. The only thing that people could count on. I didn't say that, and I probably should have, because it is like a fairy tale that you'd read to your children at night. That's how I did the movie. So I guess what he's saying is that maybe if he painted it out at the start, the critical failure that I guess what people call that movie would have been different. Yeah. But he's still proud of what he made. And it was like that was his directorial debut, yeah? That was the first film he made, no?
No. Dances with Wolves was.
Yeah. You got the Oscar for that.
Yeah, you got
fucking
Oscars for
Costner was on a fucking tear that decade.
Yeah.
Was fucking unbelievable.
Costner was one of the most bankable people in the world at one point.
He was
just killing shit.
He was Denzel. You know what I mean? You know how Denzel you can put Denzel in a movie and it'll guarantee $100 million?
Yeah.
It'll guarantee $100 million.
Really?
Like throughout his career, it can guarantee you $100 million from a Denzel movie.
Sure.
Costner was that before Denzel. So they did the math for Waterworld, right? So Waterworld made nearly $250 million.
Yeah.
Right? Now, with our money, that's $500 million.
Yeah.
That's a massive tentpole fucking film right there.
Well, Waterworld made its money on home video.
Well, Waterworld made its money overseas on the release. So Waterworld was shit. It was domestically panned.
Yeah.
But overseas was fucking massive.
Yeah. Yeah, but like through licensing and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Like Universal Studios, they got the Waterworld.
The Waterworld ride. You didn't get to see it, but still.
Next time.
So the tear for Costner was that, so he did Dances with Wolves in 1990, and then he also did JFK, and then A Perfect World, which all scored fucking critical acclaim.
Wow.
And then he comes through, does Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and The Bodyguard. They were major box office successes.
Big time.
Yeah.
But they solidified him culturally as well. So he hit this like fucking trifecta of shit and just fucking, he was goated on the sticks from there.
He was.
Goated on the scripts.
Yeah. Like he just couldn't put a foot wrong.
Yeah.
How do you direct your first movie and get an Oscar? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
that was just unbelievable.
Jordan Peele wrote his first movie and got an Oscar. Changed the face of horror as well.
Yeah.
Very true. He also put in that whole fucking, you can change the feeling of a song as well.
Yeah.
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 Shout out to Kevin Costner.
Yeah, man.
Big time.
I like Costner.
Same.
Costner's a fucking man.
Anything else there on the old cost?
Oh, it's just, so he's fucking on his TV shit now. Fucking, he's got Yellowstone coming out.
Absolutely murdering it in fucking Yellowstone.
That Yellowstone was like the most watched cable network show like on the planet.
But is it like,
year.
Is it like proper cable?
Yeah.
Is it like swearing and all that sort of stuff? Really?
And it's Taylor Sheridan.
Oh, for real? Son, why are you going to I got to watch this shit now.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got to watch it as well. I think it's like season 3 now.
Yeah, Mambo's been watching it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mambo in a Costner bag, huh?
Yeah. I think it's on Stan. Yeah.
Actually, it is. Yeah, you're right.
Check that out.
Check that shit out.
Yeah.
The Boys, just getting smashed.
Yeah.
So people have got the shits, right? Because in The Boys promotion, they never said anything about we're releasing 3 episodes and then we're going to do a weekly thing for the rest for the rest of the 5.
Yep.
Right? So when it happened, people were like, well, why the fuck are you like only releasing
3 episodes?
3 episodes and more than half of the season I got to wait for. So then people started reviewing and then it snowballed. Now people are review bombing, and what they do when they review bomb is they just like smash it with negative reviews.
Yeah.
And it's not on the content of the show episode by episode. It's based on their review, like their release plans.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of find it unfair.
It is unfair.
Like Amazon should have been clearer about it from the start.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel like this shit is like entitled behavior.
Yeah.
I might not like it. Like I want to see the whole season. But at the same time, like this is what we did before streaming.
But at the same time, don't release your first season at once. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? No, tell me.
Don't release your first. Their first season of The Boys came out whole
all at once.
Every single episode was
Netflix release model. Yeah. I get that. But like, if they had a different plan for this, Amazon should have been clearer.
Yeah.
But now, like, you know, this is the situation that we're in. Suck it up.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
Deal with it is your answer.
That's my answer.
Fuck them. They do it with Jack Reacher. Why did they do it with this?
Jack Reacher.
Not Jack Reacher.
Jack Ryan?
Jack Ryan. Why did they do it with this? Why did they make this? Is this their moneymaker?
Probably
is that what it is?
It's probably like the thing that draws most people in. But like you said, like they're running out of content.
Yeah, it's true.
So they got to stretch it out. Because I'm pretty sure they got something else coming up soon.
Jack Reacher.
That's like next year sometime, man.
They don't have much coming out then.
Nah, they don't. That's probably why they're trying to stretch it out now.
Handmaid's Tale is done.
Is that done?
I think so.
I don't think that was Amazon though.
Oh.
Ah.
I thought that was Amazon.
I saw
it on
BBC America or something.
there. Oh. I saw it on there though.
Yeah, but is that access
I don't know.
and buy it?
No, because I could watch it.
Because that shit's confusing. Maybe that's one of those shows that you get with Amazon Prime.
High Cast Man from High Castle?
That's Amazon.
That's Amazon? I think
Yeah.
that's done. Or is it?
That got
I don't know.
cancelled.
Yeah, that's done then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sneaky Pete.
Done.
Sneaky.
Shout out to Andrew Schultz.
Mhm.
Andrew Schultz is in that show.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
What a bad guy.
Schultz is in there. Big Dick Schultzy. I love Andrew Schultz.
But I'm with Dave on this one. So if you're going to release your first season as a whole, just do it moving forward, or at least be clear about it.
How would you feel, right? Netflix put out The Witcher, that first season. How would you feel with that second season coming out weekly now?
Actually, like, for me, I'm rediscovering the love for weekly content. To be honest.
Gives you something to look forward to.
Yeah, and it started with The Last Dance, a Netflix show.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like,
That isn't a Netflix show, though.
well, ESPN, but here we got it on Netflix.
Yeah.
So I'm not against Netflix doing that, but Netflix would be clear. They've been down this road.
Yeah. Well, they do it already. They used to do it with Sabrina
Shooter.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's because it was a network show.
Yeah. That they'd have to wait to screen.
And port over. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I can understand that, but Netflix know how to do that shit. They wrote the book on this shit.
They did actually.
Yeah.
Like this is a Netflix move. Not what Amazon's doing is a Netflix move, but Netflix, like, you know, MO released the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Given like everything coming out now on streaming services, you could almost say that we're spoiled when it comes to binge culture as well, because we're getting whole seasons at once.
Yeah.
Like there's been a lot of critical acclaim for weekly release schedules, a la Mandalorian. One that didn't work out so well on a weekly schedule was Star Trek Picard. In between weeks, there were spoilers, things like that, and it just didn't work out so well. I guess it's just a bit of a tough one there. They're saying that critically, sometimes releasing a whole season at once can be a lot more beneficial.
Yeah.
Whereas things like Doom Patrol now, which has season 2, is on a weekly release, and people aren't really feeling it as much. Yeah.
I think switching it up is dangerous.
Yep.
And my preference is to get that whole season out at once.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, I'm all right with weekly.
Yeah.
If it's stated that it's weekly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't like the 3 episodes and then weekly.
Yeah. But just like, I mean, the reasons why they're doing it. You know what I mean? That's a slap in the fucking face. There's like honestly over here we're working guys, but in the US, nobody's fucking working. Nobody's going to stand around and fucking walk a water cooler and talk about your fucking show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It guarantees them 2 months of paid subscriptions to Amazon.
You would have had to pay for the first fucking season.
Yeah, but you could have hit it all in one weekend. You could have done it on the trial if you wanted to.
Yeah. But then you've obviously still kept, if you're pissed off, you've kept your fucking subscription.
Yeah, I know. But what if they got the wife to now subscribe? Like I've subscribed and I got my 7 days free. Now I get the missus too. And we do season 2.
This is amateur hour. You just make 30 different emails.
Exactly. Or do that.
Just make them up as you go.
Yeah, but if you got like credit card details that ties you into the free trial, then they fuck you that way because they'll say this credit card's already on file.
Yeah. Visa debit, my guy. Just buy one of those gift card ones. I got all the avenues, my friend.
We're watching everything.
But no, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
It's the money grab. That's all they need to say.
Big time.
It's the money grab.
Yeah, we don't have much content coming out.
This is the money grab, guys. Sorry. Our CEO made $7 billion last week. It's the money grab.
At the same time,
We've got Lord of the Rings coming out next year. It's the money grab. They can't claim it's the fucking money grab.
At the same time,
They've got all the monies.
it's not stopping me
All
from
the
enjoying.
monies.
It's not stopping me from enjoying the show, though.
No,
Yeah.
of course not.
Well, I win. At the end of the day, I win. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck them. I'll wait until the end of the fucking season now.
What do you call?
You get no content from me.
I fucked up and watched the 3 episodes, so I got to fucking watch weekly now.
Big dog. I watched the 4th episode today.
Jesus.
I was right. Yeah. I didn't know it was out,
Bet.
but I fucking made sure I checked.
Jeez. I still got to watch Lovecraft.
True.
I still haven't watched that shit. That new episode of Lovecraft.
I kicked my week off with Lovecraft.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I need to start doing that. That needs to be like my Monday.
Maybe a Tuesday.
I know we probably
Is it
sound
Tuesday? Monday.
Monday.
Is it Monday?
Yep.
I've been watching
it's
it
like
on
Monday
Tuesday.
at like,
It's Monday sometime after
Yeah.
like 7 p.m. because
Yeah.
it's always there.
because I know like Power screens in the US and then we get it at the exact same time. And that's usually after 4 o'clock.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I watch like early in the day, so I can't wait for Lovecraft on the Monday.
Yeah.
Got to watch it on the Tuesday.
All right.
Yeah. Probably sound like a broken fucking record, but please, Binge, can you just put subtitles, man? I'm
Jesus.
fucking dying for subtitles.
And do something about your fucking app. Seriously. I'm watching The Outsider on Binge
Oh.
and the frame rate changes mid-scene. It goes from 24 to 60, 24 to 60, and you can see that shit.
Hey,
And it's fucked up.
maybe James Cameron's like working with Binge on the alternating frame rates and
No,
shit.
you just gave them the bloody. You gave them the idea. No. Actually,
It was James Cameron on there.
he was fucking with just your direct stream. Fuck out of here, man.
Just sitting behind a computer. Watch this.
I know.
Shit.
So we had reports come out saying that the Borat sequel, or alleged Borat sequel, is shot and screened already.
Mm.
That's
Really?
nuts. Yeah,
How did he shoot in the pandemic?
I'm pretty sure he
Got it in before?
No, I reckon he got it in while.
Hmm.
Yeah. I think he wanted to document the behaviors during the pandemic
Mm.
because there was a lot of shit happening there, especially with the toilet paper debacle.
Can you imagine?
That was big.
He was shitting in bags again.
So, like, they're saying that this is Borat
Mm-hmm.
playing Sacha Baron Cohen playing Borat.
Yeah.
Or is it Sacha Baron Cohen playing Borat playing Sacha Baron Cohen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's become such a big star.
Yeah, he's almost like in hiding
He's
now.
in hiding.
Yeah.
So he's playing. Yeah.
He's playing it like he's in hiding.
Yeah.
It's fucking gold, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's gold.
I just need Azamat to be back there.
I hope so,
that'd be
man.
good.
But I reckon this is one of those movies that have actually benefited from putting out a sequel like 10 years later.
Yeah. Yeah. It's genius because you've got nearly a whole generation now, right? That have no idea who the fuck Sacha Baron Cohen is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like the shit that he could do now is amazing. They already don't know what he looks like when he's doing the This Is America show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they like this is going to be fucking wild.
Yeah, man. I'm excited for this.
Yeah. And Borat is like makeup wise, it's fucking light work. It's literally just a mo.
Yeah, and the hairpiece.
And the hair.
Yeah.
Camera's flashing, my eyes
It
hurt.
always throws me off because his hair at the actors round table, his hair was long enough. He was fucking the actors round table.
He was already doing it.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
That was last year already.
Oh, then it's in the can.
Yeah.
He's done this
He's
shit.
done it then.
And he's gotten so many people as well.
Fuck. Oues just had that Bad Boys 2 moment. Just then the shit got real.
Cameraman, we need to pan up.
But apparently it's already screened for some select people in the industry. Fine, my champion.
Celebrate him.
So, like, people, I don't know, there hasn't been any feedback, but like it's been like screened.
So I don't. Sorry, dog.
Go.
I don't think it's screened for the people,
The general public.
So what they were saying is that because there's the risk that Disney wouldn't want a hard R-rated comedy underneath their belt, but Sacha still owns the IP for Borat. Maybe the screenings is him shopping it around to other studios so he can distribute.
Netflix, do your thing.
Big time.
Yeah, man. Netflix, come through.
Or who owns Showtime? Who owns Showtime?
Showtime's its own thing.
Do they do movies?
Yeah.
Showtime will just release it then. They've got his show. They might as well.
Fuck, what if HBO just buys it up?
Or HBO.
That'd be good, man.
Like on Warner then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be in for that.
Could do that.
I think that's the next thing on how Disney makes money now. They start selling off Fox properties that they can't do anything with.
So we can keep a squeaky clean fucking studio.
Well, it'd be like things that they really don't want to market or have tied to
Bring
the
back
Disney
Touchstone, man. Bring back Touchstone.
Oh, man. That's what they got to do.
That's what we got to do.
But they've got the banner. Fox. Use it.
Use it. Exactly. All your hard R-rated movies. Deadpool, let's go.
Yeah.
Fucking God.
Yeah, it makes me fucking angry, man. Like there's so much potential for so much fucking expansion that could be done.
Yeah.
But they choose to follow this fucking PG-13 fucked up Black Mirror like fucking episode.
Yeah.
And it's just stupid, man. Like just pull the dick out every now and then, you know what I mean? Just fucking do it.
You realize if this happened 25 years ago, nearly 30 years ago, right? We would never get Fight Club. We would not get Fight Club. No, that's a Fox 2000 Searchlight fucking film. We would not get Fight Club.
There'd be a lot of classics that we wouldn't get. We probably wouldn't get like Alien 3.
Yeah.
Like we wouldn't have gotten Sunshine or anything like that.
Fuck, man.
I think anything too indie or like not a sure thing. Yeah, would just get cut out.
I'm waiting for the fall. That's what I'm waiting for.
For what?
I'm waiting for the fall.
Of Disney or of Fox?
Of Disney. It has to come down. And it will. And it's going to be spectacular when it does.
I reckon 30 years from now, someone's going to be watching a doco like The Fall of Carol Co., but it's for Disney.
I don't think so. I think it's going to be when people don't want to watch their Marvel films anymore, and they're literally back to doing their bullshit.
I don't
They'll
think
do
Disney,
Song of the South too.
I don't think Disney ever runs out of money or ever doesn't turn in successful profit for a year.
I can see that under Iger, not under this guy.
Like Bob Chapek is still the CEO, right? But it's Iger running that fucking company.
Not anymore. Didn't he retire?
He did, but he stayed on as chairman of the board.
All right.
But the other thing was he said like, and it was very Godfather, you know, the wartime consigliere.
Yeah.
He said to Chapek, like, I will Godfather the business. You can still be CEO.
You be the figurehead. I'll make the decisions.
Yeah. Because he's had the experience. He's pulled Disney out of the shit before.
Got to do something.
It's fucking hot fuzz. So what's happened is Sergeant Angel, why'd you?
All right. So they were talking to someone about I just fucked that whole intro up. Basically, The Witcher 2 will have this massive battle at Kaer Morhen. So Kaer Morhen is, am I saying this right?
Kaer Morhen.
Yeah.
Kaer Morhen. Kaer Morhen is where the witches board, train, are brought up and go through their trials and all sorts of shit. It's like the witches' stronghold.
Yeah. Specifically the wolf or?
Yeah. School of the Wolf.
School of the Wolf is in Kaer Morhen.
Okay.
Yeah. So they've got other chapters, if you want to call them that. Yeah.
I didn't know this. I don't know much about the Witcher lore. Wow.
Yeah.
But there's supposed to be a massive battle there.
Which is
that in line with the games? I mean, you're a resident evil gamer.
Jesus. But yeah, it in The Witcher 3, spoilers for anyone, there's a massive battle at Kaomora. Yeah.
It's huge.
Showcased in the game.
But it's massive. But if they're doing like The Witcher 3 and it's the flashback, then we get some shit.
Yeah.
And it's the dream sequence at the Battle of Kaomora. Yeah.
Is that past the beginning? Because that's as far as I played.
That's in the beginning. So you know how
that was Ciri? Doing the training?
Yeah. So just after that, he gets the dream sequence and you see the what's-his-faces come through. The Wild Hunt come through. Yeah.
That's fucking mad though.
So cool.
Because there's that bit where he's training on the dummy and then he sees the head and it fucking peels away and you see the eye and it's an actual dude's head and then you see the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, everyone's there. Lambert's there. Eskel's there. Vesemir's there.
Yeah.
Fucking the school is present.
All of them are there, yeah.
Class is in.
School's out. Shout out Alice Cooper.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I just want to see Witcher 2.
Same.
The season 2.
When do we get it? Next year?
Next year.
End of the year?
It was supposed to be end of the year this year, but with everything that kind of happened, it's next year.
Next year is fine.
Because it would have been in line with Mando as well.
But it also would have given them a chance to really sharpen up them scripts.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that will pay off during the pandemic if they use that time to really kind of plan out the shit.
I hope they did though. There'd also be just lazy fuckers that I do it on the night.
What do you call it? I hope they have another one shot with Cavill, just fucking shit up.
Same.
Yeah. Maybe in that scene, the battle there.
Yeah. That'd be fire. I wonder if they introduce the Wild Hunt so soon though.
Maybe.
Because Ciri's going to have to get old quick.
Yeah.
She's going to have to age.
Because it's been fucking years.
Yeah. Because he goes away for a while.
Yeah. Because
before he comes back to Cameron.
Because I think he meets Ciri. No, I'm wrong. Never mind. So in the game, Butcher Blaviken, he kills everyone in that village, by the way, in the game. And then he gets killed, revived by Yennefer. And then that's why there's the whole, is he like fucking illusioned that he's in love with her or does he really love her?
He really does. In my game, he does.
In my circles.
You know what that means? I'm going to get shit canned. You know what that means? I love that they let him just use his Kiwi accent in that movie. It's just beautiful.
What movie is that again?
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So his boss is an actual Kiwi. Yeah. They just let him be Kiwi. It was mad.
Fuck, I feel like watching What We Do in the Shadows again as well.
So the Wong.
Yeah.
Big
Wong.
Dick Benedict Wong showed up in Oz.
Or Good Dick.
Yeah.
Ben A.
Yeah. He showed up in Oz, man. He's here. He's in Sydney. He's shooting stuff with Simu Liu.
Yeah.
For Shang Chi. So I reckon it's the stinger.
Ooh.
That'll lead into what's his face? Strange.
Is Mandarin not like a master of the mystic arts as well?
He is.
So it could, Mandarin's meant to be so powerful, so it would make sense if all of Earth's like fucking wizards and witches and whatever the fuck not actually hear about him and they decide to throw up the rock and come together.
The rock.
So do you reckon this takes place in the 6 years that like Sorcerer Supreme has been blipped out of existence?
Well, Wong would be gone as well.
Did he?
He's with Strange, yeah?
No.
Or is he? You wanted more?
He's with Strange in Endgame,
He's
but
with
in
Strange in
Infinity
Endgame.
War, he's not.
You don't actually see him blip out if he did.
No.
So we don't know. That'd be interesting.
Could this be set in that 6 years?
Yeah.
When there's no heroes, and that's Shang Chi rising.
Yeah. I'll be rising.
I don't know. Would it be smart to do that? Like, all of Earth's mightiest defenders are gone within the 6 years. Shang-Chi's the only one there.
Well, not everyone got blipped.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So there would have to have been people, being a superhero within that 5 years.
Yeah. But in the absence of all the other superheroes, there would be more that would then show up.
Yeah. And obviously the Mandarin didn't blip, so he was still out there doing his thing.
And if there's less people there, maybe it's the Earth's his for the taking.
For the picking.
What if the Mandarin ties in with it that he was going to get blipped, but because of the 10 rings, he knew how to stop it? What if they pull some shit like that? But then how much are you going to milk the blip? You know what I mean? Like, it just turns into a blip milking factory for a while there.
What if he somehow creates what's his face? Or it ends with Doctor Doom somehow. Them talking about Doctor Doom.
Do Mandarin and Doom, do they work together?
No, but I see Doom seeing the power of the Mandarin and what he's doing and basically saying, fuck you, I could do that better. Because that's Doom.
So, you know how the Thanos breaks the stones once he's fucking done the snap?
Yeah.
What if that what if that cosmic fucking ray that they see from outer space is the fucking force that turns Sue Storm and all that into the Fantastic Four?
What
if they tie it in like that?
That'd be mad too.
Fucking, I'll direct this movie.
Because they're out on mission. They are out on mission. But they don't have light speed yet. So
They're doing research. They're basically at the International Space Station.
Yeah.
Investigating cosmic rays.
Can you imagine if that makes sense then? For me, I always thought that him snapping, the amount of gamma that went out would have started mutating the kids and all that sort of stuff. So that's how we get our mutants and all that.
Possibly.
That's how I thought about it.
But they might introduce that in Strange.
Yeah.
With the different universes and then bring them pull them all through.
I see what's his face doing it. Scarlet Witch doing it because hers is set when? In the 60s or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her world, yeah.
Her world, yeah.
Fuck. I was watching my mate's stream last night and he was playing the Avengers, and the thing that clicked for me with the multiverse of madness is thinking in the game they make that machine and it starts turning people into fucking mutants that.
Yeah, that's the story.
So what if the multiverse of madness delves into the Inhumans from that side as well?
Yeah.
But the Inhumans is supposed to be like Wakanda, where they're hidden away and
Oh, true.
They've known about Earth and they've got members from Earth. And
aren't they on the moon or something?
That's where they get exiled to or something like that?
No, that's where the Skrulls are, I thought, was on the moon. And then they come down. Something like that. They'll change it.
Yeah. Sword's going to make some big play about it and he's going to recruit them. Fury's going to recruit them and they'll come through.
That's right, because there is Sword.
Yeah.
And that's how we do a Fantastic Four.
With Sword?
With Sword.
I would like it if the Fantastic Four is already established. You know what I mean? It's not like an origin story. They're flying through space and you just see the fucking Human Torch zoom past. Or something like that.
I reckon in the 5 years that they've been away, they should just establish that all these people came out with powers.
Yeah.
And they started calling them mutants. And the Fantastic Four are just considered mutants. Yeah.
And then Logan's there, and I kind of hope they wait to bring Wolverine out.
It's going to be Taron Egerton anyway.
You reckon? You reckon Egerton's like the main man there? I don't
Said it. Keanu also said that he wants to be Wolverine. So.
Nah.
He said, I'm too old, but if I could play anyone, that's who I want to play.
Keanu's too chilled for Wolverine.
Yeah. He can't get angry enough.
Nah. The only time
Kill
I've seen
that from me! What's that about? Pinky.
The angriest I've ever seen Keanu was Devil's Advocate.
Yeah, I was about to say. Like, that's where I've seen him, like, really get the fuck.
Yeah. And with the accent too.
Yeah. I don't lose.
I love that movie.
Same.
Speaking of that, apparently Keanu's favorite movie is fucking Point Break as well.
What, like, of his?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You know what I think
I can see
John?
that.
It's nearly the greatest, maybe the third greatest action movie ever made.
True.
Nearly. You know what I think of, John? I dropped the case. She gets better. And I feel worse for it.
And I hate her for it.
And I hate her for it.
Got this new kid like, Johnny Unitas.
That accent was so much better than the accent he did for Dracula.
Oh my God.
I'm Jonathan Harker.
It's almost like he was playing Ted still.
Yeah. All right. So James Gunn is teasing an R rating for Suicide Squad. So a fan asked him on Twitter, like, you know, are you gunning for an R rating? And he said, well,
No pun.
he said, well, no. But the shit that we're showing in this, it isn't tame.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. They've got, I told you guys last week, they got that character that can it was a fan made character, right?
Yeah.
Like people wrote into DC and said, this is what your new character should be. And it's the dude that can just rip his arms off. And that's Fillion. And it's all like, it's a full on bloody arm.
I hope they go full R rated. I think DC, on their yearly film slate, they should have at least one movie that goes full R rating.
They're saying that the Batman might be.
Yeah.
I just don't see it.
Me neither.
I didn't see them throwing away all that money.
I didn't see them going, you know, like all the praise that we've gotten from that presentation, that trailer and everything.
Yeah.
We're going to take a risk and make it R rated.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that doesn't make sense.
So they there's people talking about it now online. This one guy posted this video about what he thinks it's going to be. And he thinks that Bruce Wayne is going to, like, the Batman is going to die in this movie. Because it's almost like Seven. Like, what's his face? The Riddler is John Doe.
Mm-hmm.
And he is like Pitt's character because of the wording at the end of the trailer. You know, when he's like, and you will be a part of this too. Yeah. And then you hear Wayne say, how am I a part of this? And he says, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost like, you know, I envied your family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I took her head.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't buy that.
I don't think Wayne's going to die. I think Pattinson signed on for like 6 movies.
Yeah. And Reeves said, like, he's outlined like 3 of these movies already. He's got his trilogy in the bag ready to go.
Yeah.
Like, and the lore was probably so great in there that he's created and drawn from the comics that that's the reason why they've now got the show.
Yeah.
At Gotham 2.
Gothams.
Oh no.
Gothamites.
Looking badly. But yeah, I'm hoping it is a Suicide Squad. I'm hoping like harder fucking rated movie, not a tame fucking, oh fuck, we actually got an R rating. Fuck it. We'll just go back and add some CG blood. I want it to be like fucking harder.
Like it was always
meant to be.
Always meant to be R.
I want them to swear at each other.
The squibs,
I want
the gore.
Yeah. I just want squibs, to be honest.
Mm. I want Batman to punch someone's teeth out. You know, like fucking Watchmen, when Night Owl hits that fucking Nartop and his teeth are just like fucking.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah. But yeah. And if anyone was going to give us an R-rated movie, it'd be Gunn.
Yeah. That'll be
He's used to the R-rated fare.
Yeah.
He was, besides Scooby-Doo, he was exclusively R-rated like movies.
Mm-hmm.
Which is probably why he doesn't direct anything R-rated anymore. But he produces R-rated projects, the Belko Experiment.
A lot. Yeah.
That super movie.
Yeah.
The Brightburn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
Fucking anything, well, don't want to fuck it up, but majority of the things that James Gunn touches always turn out really successful, and I end up really enjoying them as well.
Yeah.
So I'm just excited to see what he's going to do with this time period as well as the characters that he's got in there.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be
Guns up
some
next.
mad shit.
See what he do.
Let's call him West Side Gun from now on.
Zachary Levi has confirmed plans for Shazam 2 and when they're going to shoot. So they're looking to kick off shooting in Q1 next year.
Is he going to get jacked or what?
I think that's probably why they're delaying it because he looks pretty lean.
Kind of lean.
Mm.
Kind of lean at fandom. I was like, that's not Shazam.
Yeah.
Shazam!
He didn't get overly big for the first one. Pause.
He was in good
but he was
shape,
still
though.
in really good shape.
He was in real good shape and he had a thickness about it.
Well, that was the suit. Most of that was the suit, but
Yeah.
still, his whole face is different now.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's going back to skinny Levi.
Yeah, but he's naturally skinny though.
Yeah.
And
because he's so tall.
and you gotta think people have been in pandemics and everything. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He did say when he was training for Shazam, he had to incorporate so much more eating routines as well as workout routines. And his workout routines look fire as well.
Yeah.
And real fucking hard. Pause.
so yeah, I reckon he'll be jacked by next year.
I hope so.
They're gonna throw him on the HGH.
He's probably
celebrity
already on
roids.
that fucking HDH.
What if he comes back just bigger than Cavill in Man of Steel? Fucking hell, man.
Could have the time. Just at home, gymming it.
Cavill was working out for it seemed like a year for that movie.
Oh, man.
Just gonna go on stage and pose.
Fucking Mr. Britain.
Fucking badly.
We had Walking Dead coming up to the final season.
Yeah.
But they're actually doing one of those super big fucking seasons. So it's going to be 24 episodes,
Yeah.
which means we get 12 and then 12 in the year after as well.
Yeah.
Bit
Fuck,
of an
that's a lot of show.
I know, man.
Yeah.
Didn't they do 20 episode seasons at one point or some crazy shit like that?
They do like the mid-season break,
Yeah.
but it's like, Jesus.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild.
It's too long, man.
Yeah.
I got off Walking Dead maybe season 4 or 5.
Yeah.
When they got to Terminus, that's when I just checked out.
3.
Yeah. 3 then.
3 started with the jail governor. I think it was 5 when they hit Terminus.
Yeah, I went through the whole governor saga.
Yeah, because
Ugh.
that was 2 seasons worth of shit. Because I remember the start of season 4 or 5 starts with Merle. Not Merle. What's his name? Where they cut his leg off when he gets bitten.
Herschel.
Herschel. And
Yeah.
he gets fucking samurai sworded.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
I watched up until Negan, and then till after Negan, the season after Negan, and then that was a wrap for me. I just said nope. That's enough. That's enough Walking
I
Dead.
couldn't
for
do
me.
it after a while. There's people that love it.
I know.
There's people that really, really enjoy it.
Like they wait for that shit.
Yeah.
Ooh, new Walking. Nah. Walking Dead's out. Nah, man, I can't watch that shit.
No.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
The same thing all the time.
I bet you I could get into Walking Dead now and it'd be like I never left.
Yeah.
I could probably get the high, high level explanation of what happened during that, the 8 seasons that I haven't watched and still be in. So they got 31 episodes left, plus movies. And 2 spin-off shows.
This is too much, man.
They got the Rick Wonder Years movie that's coming out. I think Michonne's going to do some extra shit on the side as well. I don't know.
This show should have fucking stopped when those Telltale games came out. Because those, in my opinion, better than the fucking show.
I haven't actually played the second one.
Me neither.
Good.
Fire as fuck, dog.
I'm gonna check it out.
Shit's spicy. But they got a spin-off show with fucking Daryl and Carol. Fucking Will and Grace this shit.
No.
Fuck out of here. It's just
Fuck out of here, phone.
But the thing that like fucked me up was that Fear of the Walking Dead came out, right? And that first season was apparently fucking mad because it went
supposed
back.
to be so good.
Yeah. Uncle Bully's in there. Fucking everyone's in there.
Yeah.
But fucking thingy. It's meant to go back to that like that horror element instead of just Lord of the Rings and fucking Randall's explanation of Lord of the Rings and Clerks too. Fucking that's all The Walking Dead is to me.
Who's gonna explain the Oscar inclusion requirements?
You have my attention. But shit, I apologize. I had it up, but then it closed.
Pause.
Scumbags. But the breakdown of it is that moving forward with the 96th Oscars, they're actually making a reduction to the inclusion requirements that are coming through.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll read it out to you. It's pretty straightforward. So starting with the 96th Oscars, the film will have to meet at least 2 of 4 inclusion standards to be eligible for Best Picture.
Okay.
Yep. So what that includes is having at least 1 lead or major supporting character from an underrepresented racial or ethnic group, and at least 30% of all actors in secondary and more minor roles from 2 underrepresented groups.
Okay.
It's kind of fucking weird talking about film like that.
It's weird that it's a formula.
Yeah. Like, I find it kind of fucking ridiculous that, well, I should put this into context, but I find having to include racial groups as an inclusion requirement.
Yeah.
But I don't mean that in a malicious way. What I mean is that I find it kind of ridiculous that we got to this point where we need to do this.
Yeah. I mean, I think it like goes right back to like systemic racism that's in like, you know, Hollywood casting agents.
Yeah.
Or studios. Like that's the shit that they kind of set there.
Yeah.
Like awards consideration, like it should be the best film regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like last year we seen Bong Joon-ho win Best Director. For Parasite.
It's fucking mad.
Yeah.
But I am extremely happy for it. I really am. Like, this is fucking a huge win.
Yeah.
For everyone who is classified as an underrepresented group, because it gives them more chance to actually shine rather than having more of a cult following and having to have that battle to actually be included.
Yeah.
And it should have been in the first fucking place.
Yeah. But it's almost like the Oscars are kind of going, we don't want to get the Oscars so white hashtag again. We don't want to be trending for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I can't help but like feel like it's in a way still pandering.
Yeah.
It is.
That it's not a legitimate sort of like we're diversifying the people that sit on the board for the Oscars. You know what I mean? Like those people should qualify the movies that are then up for awards consideration.
And those people should stop being so ageist as well. We need some younger people on the board too.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. There needs to be a good mixed group that is a true representation of like the world.
Yeah. Exactly right.
It makes me think though. So if I were to make like a period correct movie, right?
Yeah.
There wouldn't, like in theory, if we didn't want to show some things, like we didn't want to show slavery or something like that, we couldn't make that movie now. right?
What do you mean?
Because you'd have to have the, like, you know, a person of color in that movie as a slave then. If we're making a period correct movie, like you'd have to have the slavery in the movie. So your movie could win Best Picture.
Potentially.
Yeah.
But then, like, let's say you made a movie in
Germany
in the Middle Ages.
Yeah.
Would you have many minorities in there?
What if I made a Viking movie?
You'd have minorities in there.
In the Viking movie?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, Vikings created slavery.
Yeah, that's true.
So they would.
They would go coast to coast.
Yeah. But
then again, we'd like all you do is you would show these people of color getting killed then. You know what I mean? And taken as slaves.
Yep.
I want to see that.
Yeah. Same.
So does that stop them from making these movies, or
No.
so say what's his name? Mel Gibson actually gets his Viking movie off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Does this stop him in any way?
I don't think so.
You don't think
At
so?
all. I mean, look, they had the Moors.
Yep.
Know what I mean? They had the conquistadors.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no reason that they can't showcase minorities in a period film.
Yeah.
At all.
All right.
But it's just funny when you break it down to the formula and then you reverse engineer it.
Yeah.
And that's what studios are going to now put out.
Yeah.
Which, like, it shouldn't even be, are we ticking the box? Because then it kind of feels like this affirmative action type stuff.
Yeah.
Where, you know, they're only doing it because of blah.
Because I want to win the Best Picture. So,
Yeah.
I need to do this, and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Filthy.
But yeah, we'll see how the Oscars like play out, because like I really want to see the nominations, but I'm more interested in the snubs. Even though like this year or whenever they do the Oscars, at the same time we're doing our smokers.
Yeah. Fuck my smokers. And Shia LaBeouf is going to win the Oscar that year.
Every year.
Till Spider-Man is gone. So we had news of a RoboCop prequel series.
Yeah.
It'll focus on Tricky Dick. Yeah.
Before the trip out the window, before he got fired from OCP.
Before he erased Bob Norton for making a mistake. Killed Bob Norton, I should say. I killed Bob Norton because he made a mistake. Now it's time to erase that mistake.
Yeah.
Beautiful. But yeah, this is to focus on Dick, like coming up in basically OCP.
Yeah.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
It's going to be funny. Like they're showcasing a lot of the villains now in their own shows.
Yeah.
I find they got that Ratchet show that's coming out.
Ratchet.
So that's going to be like interesting, but this, like, I don't know, it's going to be like an office sort of corporate sort of like kill box kind of situation.
Well, Dick wouldn't have, I think Dick would have started off like Bob Norton. He obviously had ideas that he'd like to get across, and he found out the hard way on how he needed to actually, what he needed to do to, you know, to achieve those goals.
Yeah.
And it's literally, I got to kill someone. I got to get them literally out of my way.
Yeah.
In this corporate environment, that's what I need to do.
Yeah.
I got to get rid of you. I got to erase you.
I hope his character arc and trajectory is more like Heisenberg.
Yeah.
Where it's the unassuming Batto.
Yep.
It comes through, and then like after getting kicked down so many times, kind of starts playing the tricks, learning the tricks.
Fuck this. I need Clarence. I need Clarence's goons. and we're going to set this fucking city on fire. That's what we're going to do.
That's going to be mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for that, man.
They just need to call the show Bitches Leave if it's got Clarence.
Badly.
Just give me my fucking phone call.
You know, I love the scene where he's talking to the secretary. He's like, why don't you give me your number? See if I can pencil you in.
Kurtwood Smith, man.
Clarence, you dog. But yeah, this could be good. I mean, if it's done right, this could be fire.
You know, it was only like maybe 8 weeks ago, we were talking about a RoboCop prequel series.
Yeah,
sure.
But it was basically we were going to follow Murphy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still, this would be good.
Yeah.
I am sad to see Blomkamp leave though, because he was going to do the movie. He was going to do the remake.
And it was going to be set directly after RoboCop.
Yeah, it's going to be RoboCop 2.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that
We can
news.
do both. Could do both.
Yeah, I mean,
One's a movie, one's a series. One's dealing with two. They're both dealing with completely different things.
yeah, and time periods as well.
Yeah.
I mean, they could focus on the 70s
Yeah.
in this dick
Yeah, because when is it?
show.
Dick. They should just call it Dick, to be honest. When is it?
Robo-Dick.
RoboCop. When is RoboCop set? It's weird because it's like 97 or something.
Yeah. In the future.
Detroit, 1997. I swear it's something crazy like that, man. Yeah,
Is it?
I think so.
You gonna check?
Yeah. I'm checking.
Like it was something like, hey, that's only 10 years away.
Yeah.
Why would you set it in there?
Detroit still looked like shit though.
Yeah. Yes, it did. But Detroit back in the day in 97 didn't look like that.
How did it look?
Detroit in 97 looked like Dubai. Detroit in 97, when was it?
2043.
2043. Detroit in 97 was like when the mass production of cars and everything was sort of at its peak.
Yeah.
Right. So they were creating all of the cars. So they had all the factories, they had everything. Once they shipped those jobs overseas for Detroit, that city literally died. You could watch that city die. It's the saddest thing in the world.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, dog.
No,
I was just going to say it's going to be interesting to see a show based on RoboCop without RoboCop and how they make that work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking it should just be a 10-episode limited series and pull a True Detective with it. How it goes through the ages like that.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
I want to see him set up Ed 209. I want to see him do those deals, those dirty deals with the fucking army and whatnot, because he says it in there. Yeah. He says it in the first RoboCop. I had parts deals for the army for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
And you and your monstrosity came on this.
And it's going to be him and Clarence.
Yeah. It should be cool.
Like creating the fear.
Yeah.
Creating the need
just
for Ed 209.
Fear mongering. Yeah. So that they can create this thing to get it out there so that we can all make some money. And then with them setting up New Detroit as well and getting that off the ground and basically letting Clarence fucking run riot through the city. Like that'd be cool.
And Clarence has got to be the one that kills all of his competition.
Yeah.
Who would you get for that role, man?
Young Ronnie Cox?
He has to have hair. Ronnie Cox, like
he didn't bald.
Ronnie Cox.
Yeah.
He like eventually
later on.
During
RoboCop.
He had hair.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Need someone real fucking seedy.
What about Rupert Grint?
It's a bit short.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I don't know actually.
It's a fucking tough one.
Maybe that Sheen. Martin, not Martin.
Michael
Sheen.
Charlie? But
Michael Sheen there.
Michael Sheen's not tall enough. Ronnie Cox is like 6'2", man.
For real?
Yeah, he's tall.
Sam Rockwell.
That'd do it.
fuck, Sam Rockwell would kill it because I was going to say
Sam Rockwell should be vodka.
True.
Fuck, that'd be mad.
Yeah.
Fuck, that'd be a bad vodka.
What do you call it? Because you need someone who's like charismatic, but also just fucking murderous.
Yeah. I like it too because like when Clarence does go get vodka, it's not when Clarence goes to get Bob Morton, it's almost like this isn't the first time that he's done this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's used to this. Like I've done this before.
Yeah.
I've had to do this before. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'd like to see their rise together.
Yeah.
Clarence and Dick.
Yeah. And that power play between them as well.
Because they're still fucking arguing in the first one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's a lot of choices that they have arguments with, disagreements.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We like there's been some talk about potentially Wonder Woman and Dune getting delayed.
Even though Wonder Woman's in the can.
Wonder Woman's been in the can. It's been on like sitting on the shelf for like a year now next to Monster Hunter. There's gonna be cigarette burns in that fucking
badly.
like on the screen there. So Warner could potentially be, this hasn't been confirmed, it's all rumor.
Yeah.
Warner could be potentially moving Wonder Woman into December. And then
instead of
Dune. So it would take Dune's spot.
Yeah.
And then
Wonder
Dune
Woman-
into
Dune takes the February slot.
March.
February, March slot, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what we said at the start.
Yeah.
The 6 month.
Yeah. So they would get like that 4 to 6 month ramp up for Dune. They've had like probably like 9 months now on Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Like it's on trailer 3.
Wonder Woman just needs to come out.
Yeah.
PVOD. For Wonder Woman, I would pay the $35. I told myself I was going to check out the whole Milan thing.
Yeah.
Nah. $35. It's $35 here, people. That's more than I pay for a fucking 4K Blu-ray. Like, it's just too much money. But Wonder Woman, I would pay for. And then Milan's supposed to be trash.
Really?
Yeah. Those are the reports coming out.
Yeah. I don't trust reviewers.
We'll see.
I'll
Check
watch it somewhere. I'll wait till December and I'll check it out.
Jeez.
Yeah. Doug Liman and Anne Hathaway are going to team up for pandemic heist movie Lockdown.
Do you think this is the MacGuffin going forward?
Heist
The heist?
within the fucking like
within like
the
something
post-apocalyptic or like, you know, the world-changing event.
Yeah. That's the MacGuffin. That's the next thing.
This is the third one that we've heard so far.
So we got
Army of the
Snyder.
Dead.
Yeah.
We got the kaiju one, where the guy's got like the best thieves in the world versus the biggest kaiju in the world, and the vault under his balls. And then we got the heist lockdown thing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, this movie's going to turn into The Last of Us.
You reckon?
Remember the heist in the second one?
The heist.
They try and pull the heist while everything's going down.
No.
It's where you're with Dina and you're going through that block of buildings before you get to that theater to actually stay.
Ah, yeah.
And you go into that one bank and all those guys are all fucked up and you have to take them out. But then there's all the letters. They were trying to pull the heist during the cordyceps infection.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah. I mean, Doug Liman. I like it. Doug Lyman or Liman?
I think it's Lyman.
I think so too. I've been saying it fucked up for years.
But this cunt's been, he's got like 12 movies on his fucking schedule. I don't know what he's going to fucking do.
Isn't this guy due in space too?
Yeah.
He's going to shoot Cruise in space. He's supposed to shoot Cruise in fucking
Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Live, Die, Kill 2. Fucking, he was supposed to do countless other fucking films. Fucking, what's his face? Gambit.
Yeah.
Everything he says he's going to do, he doesn't do. I think Cruise is probably the only person who could be like, hey, no. You're shooting this.
If you're in it, you're in it. To the end.
You're in all the way. all the way.
Just grabs him by the shoulders. You beautiful Louis.
But Cruz grabbing someone by the shoulders.
This wants to be picked up.
Please.
There's also been a lawsuit about some bullshit about insurance during COVID-19. So during this pandemic, some insurance companies have decided to pull some bullshit. They tried that shit with Robert Rodriguez for his new film, Hypnotic, which is going to star Ben Affleck, right? I have no idea what the movie is about.
No.
But what the insurers said was they'll accommodate the delays caused by COVID, right?
Yeah.
But then they only said we'll cover it until October. The movie's like due to like restart shooting in October.
Yeah. Which means they'd have to
extend it,
or at least buy a brand new insurance policy.
Yeah.
It's fucking dirty.
So these insurance policies are like $58 million to buy them.
Yeah. Because they cover literally everyone on set.
Yeah.
So it from your A grade star all the way down to the lowest key grip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everyone's covered.
Yeah. So for this film to then be eligible for coverage from this insurer, they would have had to like basically pick up and complete shooting within 7 months.
Yeah.
Which just hasn't been a thing with the pandemic, right?
No
like
way.
Everyone wants to make sure that safety is like the main concern. These pricks just aren't having it. These insurers, they won't do it. They won't extend it. So there's a lawsuit that's been filed now that Rodriguez is fighting these guys to make sure that they get the coverage. Yeah. I just don't see why they don't just fucking extend it.
Yeah.
Get the money. Like it's hard. It's like it's hard times for everyone.
Yeah.
But that almost seems like their backdoor plan.
That's the cash grab.
Yep.
It's fucking disgusting, man. How are you going to see everything that could possibly happen, all the avenues, and you're the person who can provide the support, and then just be like, "There's no deal, chief." Can't be fucking doing this.
I'm reneging on that deal.
We want another 58 million. Sorry.
Fucking money grubbing cunts. As if Chubb needs money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's dirty, man.
Jesus. Probably get a fucking Chubb from the money. Pause.
Scrooge McDuck Chubb. So Scream 5.
Landing in those fucking coins dick first.
So the Scream 5 full cast has been announced. So I said, Nev Campbell hasn't been announced. And sure enough, Nev Campbell's coming into play. Nev Campbell's coming back. The Arquette's coming back. Courtney Cox is coming back.
Cox is back.
Cox is back on deck. So not coming back, but joining the cast, Melissa Barrera, Jenna Ortega, Jack Quaid from The Boys, Dylan Minnette, Mason Gooding, Kyle Gollner, Jasmine Savoy Brown, Mikey Madison, Marley Shelton. Marley Shelton is also returning. She was in the last one.
Was she?
Yeah. She was the one that was into Dewey, but he was with
she was the sheriff?
The deputy.
Yeah. All right.
Do you think that they're casting these guys, the sort of newer cast, with intent to kill most of them, but then you got Jack Quaid kind of standing out like a sore thumb. He's probably had the most exposure out of all of them in the last
Jack Quaid is
12 months.
What's his face character? He's the video store guy.
Do you think?
More than likely video blogger or something like that. That's really into horror.
I reckon he's the killer.
That'd do it too. But I was thinking, I was smiling before because I think that they're gonna do what the first Scream did, and have it open up with Nev Campbell on the phone with the whole what's your favorite scary movie thing, and you think that she's gonna get away, and they just got that bitch.
You reckon Nev Campbell getting killed in the first 5 minutes?
Yeah, just like they did with what's his face? What's her name? Drew Barrymore in the first one.
Yeah.
Because they set her up to be like, she was going to be the end girl, right? In the trailers and whatnot, they set her up. She's going to be the end girl. This is going to happen. She's going to be there to the end. And then they X her out in the first fucking 5 minutes of that movie.
To be honest,
9 minutes.
I reckon it's Courtney Cox. I reckon she's going. And that's going to bring Dewey in. And then there's opening for a love story between Dewey and Marley Shelton there. That character.
Possibly.
I reckon.
Or Marley Shelton is just the killer.
Yeah, maybe. The jealousy.
Yeah.
I did this so we could be together.
That actually be fire.
That bitch is getting X'd out.
I wish like Kevin Williamson would write these things.
Yeah, he's a
producer.
He's not. James Vanderbilt is.
Okay.
And another guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Williamson is producing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I hope they flip it on its head.
Yeah.
Wasteman's probably making so much money on the back end of these fucking movies anyway.
Yeah. We also got news about Thor to be shot in the volume as well.
The volume.
This is actually fucking mad because they've improved. They haven't Cameron improved, like I said, they were going to, but they've improved a lot more vertical movement as well, installing more LED panels, things like that, so they can do that fucking wall to ceiling action pause.
I think I've seen that on Scary Movie too.
I thought you were going to say something else. But no, it sounds fucking mad. I was trying to think about it in my head when I was reading it. You know the bit in Thor 2 when he calls Mjolnir and then he jumps off and grabs it and flies away?
Yeah.
They could have more live action and practicality to that too. Yeah, instead of it just being like almost CG straight away, have him jump and maybe they'll have the CG character like glued behind him and then goes off into the expanse.
Yeah.
Shit like that. But it's cool.
Yeah.
And
very cool.
Worked well for The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's almost as COVID friendly as you could be.
Yeah.
Are they going to shoot here though?
Yeah.
Are they going to? But are they going to build here? Oh, wow.
So they're building one at Fox Studios because all studios are now in a rush to do this because it's so COVID like safe and friendly.
Yeah.
They're going to build one here at Fox Studios. They're building one in Pinewood in London.
Okay.
And they're building one in the States as well.
Cool.
Yeah. So they're going to have 3.
Maybe on that Universal backlot they got there.
Maybe.
Opens up an avenue, fellas. We can go check out the one in Sydney.
Yeah, that'd be mad.
That'd be cool.
That'd be sick if you could watch it.
Take a few pickies there.
But that's the other thing. They could probably do it. They will do it indoors, so you won't be able to get those spy pics.
Yeah.
Shit makes it harder.
Yeah. Oh, we saw what's his face going on set. Yeah. And he went into a room and that's all we got.
Need to like make fucking button cameras and like, Chris Hemsworth, hi, great to meet you. Can I take a picture? And then you slap him on the back with his cape on and it's got like a fucking camera on.
You don't walk around with a cape.
Fuck, I would.
It's warm as fuck.
Yeah, they're going to be shooting like during the hotter months.
Yeah, they shooting in summer here.
True.
All right.
Fuck.
Last piece of news for the week there. Who's want to do it there?
I can go.
Yeah.
So Daisy Ridley sat down with Josh Gad. Yeah. Josh Gad, and they were talking about Star Wars of all fucking movies. Yeah, so they she actually revealed that during shooting, or at least through the scripting, that she was going to be a Kenobi instead of a Palpatine. Yeah, I want to say. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Because in episode 7, like it's like Kenobi's voice. It's Obi-Wan's voice that you hear more through that vision that she has.
Yeah. It just, yeah.
I don't see why it wasn't. But what this like what this did highlight was that they didn't have a plan.
It was nothing was in stone, man. It was so fluid that they just Yeah.
JJ came with the Palpatine and was like, oh, Palpatine's your granddaddy. And then a couple days later, he was like, I don't know if we're going ahead with that.
Yeah. So it wasn't confirmed until they shot it.
For me, even if she just said at the end of the movie, I'm a Kenobi, like I would have been happy with that.
Yeah. If they had said she's a Kenobi, it would have, I don't know, given some mystery into what happened with like Obi-Wan during those years.
Exactly.
The wonder
Just
years.
Gallivanting. Fucking aliens. Fucking green bitches with the long fucking braid.
The Twi'leks.
The Twi'leks? Yeah, he was getting it in. It's getting his dick wet.
That's bad.
You know he was doing it.
Kenobi out there searching for that intergalactic warp and shit.
I know. But yeah, I would have preferred this to Granddaughter. Yeah. Fuck, we don't even know if his force powers are gonna, come across. Like the only other person that actually worked for was Anakin. You know what I mean? So why?
I don't know why.
Why did the Emperor even have fucking kids?
But how come the kids didn't have powers?
Exactly.
They were just X'd out.
Why would they
get
just
knifed in the back?
Regular people.
Yeah. It skipped a generation.
Fuck that. Because Anakin's kids got theirs. Obviously not as strong as Anakin.
Luke was stronger than Anakin.
No, he was not.
No,
he was not.
He was.
No, he was not.
Why wasn't he?
Because he couldn't beat fucking Darth Vader.
Couldn't beat Vader.
He beat him at the end in Return of the Jedi.
Nah, son.
No.
That was pity. You got the pity win there.
Nah,
that was like your dad letting you win at a sport. That's what that was.
I don't believe that for a second.
No.
Not for a sec.
I think if Anakin were to fight Luke, Anakin we're talking about, were to fight Luke in his fucking prime, Anakin would tear Luke's fucking head off with the Force.
Yeah, but
Kin.
You're talking about someone that has been trained for 20 years by the time Revenge of the Sith comes out.
Yeah.
Luke's gotten maybe 2 months worth of training.
Yeah.
If that.
And that's why I don't think that Luke could have beat him. I think it was just the narrative of the fucking story.
Maybe not at that point in time.
I think Anakin would tear him apart.
With just 2 months of training, he beat Vader. 2 months.
Vader let him win. I let him out.
I'm going to tell you right now. So, you have Vader, right? Vader just worked a fucking 9 to 5 to pay the rent to keep you at fucking home. And then walked into your room with a smile on his face and asked, are you winning, son? And that's how fucking Luke beat him. It was the love, my friend. Darth Vader realized.
There wasn't a love in Vader.
It was a fucking pity win.
No.
And
I don't believe that for a second.
Vader is using the Force to control his body. He doesn't have doesn't have all the power that he needs to.
Yeah, but Luke wasn't using Force powers against him. It was straight lightsaber duel.
Luke had to delve into the fucking powers of the Sith to at least pull something.
Luke, much like Obi-Wan, had to use the dark side to beat his father.
How?
He gets angry. You see him get angry.
Yes, let the hate flow through you.
You see him get angry and chop off his father's hand and get revenge.
No.
Yeah.
He was blocking and then boom, he took the hand.
And he was down.
Straight defensive maneuver.
He was down already. He was beaten, but he had to take that fucking hand. Luke, much like Obi-Wan, used that dark side to win that battle.
How did Obi-Wan use the dark side?
When he got revenge for what's his face?
Qui-Gon.
For Qui-Gon. Because you see him hyping himself up before that fight, and then the way that he's fighting is completely different.
Yeah, because now it's one-on-one, so he's got to up his skills.
Nonsense. They were one-on-one-ing, pause.
They were two-on-one-ing. And Darth Maul had the double ender.
Ass to ass.
All right.
But that's it. That's all we got, fellas.
Another week in the...
fellettes.
In the can.
That's it.
All right. So...
shout out to us for hitting 1,000 downloads, actually.
Hey,
Thank you.
Thank you, all of our followers, listeners on Spotify, Buzzsprout, Apple, YouTube, whatever channel you're on. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Really do.
Shout out to our 1,000 followers on Twitter as well. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
1,000
you.
to 1,000, baby.
Yeah. I do see providence.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. What movies we watched there?
I watched Creed 2 and I watched Dark Knight Rises.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And when Rocky showed up at the end there, I did cry a little bit.
Always breaks me.
Jesus.
Always breaks me. You know what it's akin to? It's almost like Forrest Gump when he finds out his son and then the grandson.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Is he like me? Yeah.
Fuck, say it. Goddamn.
Just that fear when he's backing up and he sees him.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Did you watch there?
I watched all TV shows, so I finally polished off all 3 episodes of The Boys season 2. I watched Hunter x Hunter and Lovecraft.
Yeah, nice. I watched Alien vs. Predator. Alien vs. Predator 2. I watched The Godfather. This is the number 1 movie that people have rated like the greatest movie of all time. I didn't think it deserves it.
Sorry, champion.
You heard me. I don't think The Godfather is like the number 1 movie ever made. I think Shawshank's a better movie, which I also watched.
No.
Them's fighting words, my G.
I'll take him on. I'll take him on. I watched that horror noir documentary on Shudder, which is fucking mad because it's like a history of black horror. And it went way, way back. I watched Candyman 3 because that's like, I've never ever watched that one before. And I actually enjoyed it. Sort of. I watched Event Horizon. I watched A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Oh, yeah.
How was that?
It was all right. It's kind of funny, but then sort of not. I watched Training Day. And I watched The Babysitter, Killer Queen, which came out today.
How was that?
It was good. It was a bit more bloated than the first.
Really?
I don't think it had the same feeling, but it was still good.
Yeah.
And like for me, it went different. Like the first one was kind of slasher horror, like sort of demonic cult.
Yeah.
This one was more kind of sci-fi.
Okay.
In a way.
They switched it. That's cool.
But I enjoyed it. It's like an hour and 42 minutes, which is like 20 minutes longer than the other one. Still short.
Still, that hour 20 of the first one, just like...
Yeah. Just bang them right out. But then like shows, I watched all of Jean-Claude Van Johnson. And man, I wish they kept that show going because that was so good. It's like when JCVD skewers himself, like his own personality, it's the best acting.
Yeah.
So good. Like he's crying in there, he's getting emotional. Like and it was funny. Like he's like comedic timing's actually pretty good. I watched that Cursed Films show on Shudder as well. All of it. It was really, really good.
The fucking Twilight Zone.
That Twilight Zone.
My mind.
Fuck, that killed me. You hear about the Twilight Zone?
No, fam.
So, who's that guy?
The fucking Equalizer.
John Landis.
Yeah.
He's like, overseeing and directing like, parts of the Twilight Zone, the movie. He sets up the sequence at the end where this guy's got to go through Vietnam during the war. He's rescuing these twin kids, and then he's supposed to kind of run into the bushes and disappear.
Yeah.
Set designer worked it all out so that it was safe. They did a practice run. It was safe. Then on the day of shooting, unpracticed, Landis moves shit around, puts explosives in there. This is a stunt that has not been practiced.
Yep.
They've got helicopters flying through there, not just for like, the shot, but also to film.
And these are real Huey helicopters. It's not like now where they just get the shell and it'd be on wires.
Crane, yeah.
These are flying helicopters, man. And they're flying this far off the fucking ground.
So it's a river.
Yeah.
And then on one side of the bank is all the houses where the primary shots are going to happen. And then on the other side, where Landis chose to put this house, there's like now this other house. The actor is in there.
Mm-hmm.
There's flame going everywhere. There's wind. There's rounds and all sorts of shit. Wind machines going off. Helicopters flying around. So they're shooting. Vic Morrow, who was the actor, carrying these two kids, is running across the river. An explosion goes up. The explosion like hits the chopper and you see it. There's footage of it. The chopper goes down and the blades go straight into Vic Morrow holding the two kids. Everybody's dead.
Yeah. So because of his fuck up, he killed two kids and an actor. It's fucking unreal, man. And the parents are on the bank watching their fucking kids die.
It was real.
And this cunt's still making fucking movies.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
It was just rough. Yeah, I watched Lovecraft Country, the latest episode, and I watched episode 4 of The Boys as well today, which is nuts.
I got to watch that shit.
Watch it. I mean, it was good. Real good. And
that's it.
That's all she wrote. You can reach us on Smoke and Mirrors podcast on Facebook and Smoke_Mirrors podcast on IG and Smoke and Mirrors Oz on Twitter.
Yep.
Anything else there, fellas? All good?
For all your vaping goods, go to Vaporize.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Currently back to fruit roll-up, 6 milligrams. Fucking excellent.
I got to get some of that because I'm smoking this Kenji fluid and I'm loving it. Like I'm actually used to it.
Yeah.
But it's menthol, and I've been hitting that menthol for about 3 weeks now, so I need a bit of a change.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Fruit roll-ups, man.
Always standard.
Always. Yeah.
Standard.
All right,
Yeah.
guys. Stay safe.
Yep.
Um,
Melbourne, not too long now. Not too long, Melbourne. I think you guys got until the end of the month.
I don't know.
About 2-3 weeks.
Didn't that premiere extend our lockdown there?
Yeah, by 2-3 weeks. So by the 27th, they should be out of lockdown. So not too long now, guys.
Take care of yourselves.
Take care. Yeah.
Of yourselves.
Yeah.
Love each other. Love movies.
And watch movies.
Yeah. And wash your ass.